Ashlen from MMO Play, and I'm here to bring you all the latest updates on MMO news. Today I'll be covering District 187 Sin Street's Blackout update and MechWarrior Online's latest update. Along with these updates are the expansions for Dungeons & Dragons Online and EVE Online. And on a side note, Company of Heroes 2 goes into open beta, Infinite Crisis joins the esport world, and Marvel Heroes launches worldwide. District 187 Sin Street shows the female gamers out there a little love with the newest update, Blackout. District 187 Sin Street is an urban combat FPS where a great economic depression has turned the world upside down. Players can choose a side, fighting for gangs or fighting for the SWAT. Guns and their modifications are one of the biggest features of the game, and in this update we're getting 5 new cute but deadly guns. These new guns are decked out in hot pink with a splash of rainbows. Along with the guns are 2 new female characters, Deborah and Gloria. Playing as either of these 2 blonde beauties grants you a 20% experience bonus, a 40% gold boost, and a 30% weapon swap speed bonus. For more information about the update, check out their site at d187.netmarble.com. MechWarrior Online releases its newest mech hero, Firebrand, to do nothing better than to wreak havoc on the battlefield. MechWarrior is an MMO FPS that takes place on a one-to-one timeline with the BattleTech universe, meaning that the current year, 2013, equates to 3050 AD in the BattleTech lore, and each day that passes in real life also passes in the game. On this alternate timeline, there's a raging interstellar conflict between 6 factions known as the Inner Sphere Houses. Players choose which faction they want to fight for and get to take control of a battle mech robot to do so. Firebrand, or JM6FB, comes with 2 module slots, a max engine rating of 340, and a 30% C-bill bonus. For those of you who can't handle Firebrand's heat, there are also 4 new trial mechs you can practice combat testing with. Along with the new mechs came a new skin. For all of you World War II fans out there, you can have your mechs look like an American World War II tank with the Sherman skin. For some hotter details on the Firebrand and the rest of the update, check out their site at mwomercs.com under the game patch notes. Turbine gave its early birds an extra pre-order bonus for the up-and-coming Shadowfell Conspiracy expansion for Dungeons & Dragons Online. For those of you who pre-ordered the game earlier than June 6th, you will get instant access to the Shadow of Doubt quest, which takes place in a brand new location, Qualoon, where you will begin to unravel the secret of the Shadowfell Conspiracy. And on top of that, a guaranteed beta access to the new content. For those of you who didn't get a chance to pre-order for these extra bonuses, do not fear, because those who pre-order before launch still get some juicy rewards, such as companions, goggles, a Blade-forged Paladin iconic hero, and costumes to complement the new hero, depending on which edition you purchase. So act now, because the game is scheduled to launch on August 19th. Earlier this week, EVE Online launched its 19th expansion, Odyssey. This free expansion offers new tools for exploring the stars and challenges you to face what lies on the other side. In this expansion, all the essential tools needed for exploring the unknown parts of the galaxy, such as scanning and navigation, have received a revamp. There will also be newly developed systems that make it easier and more rewarding to map it out, like the sensor overlay, an improved scanner with a more user-friendly interface. Players can now play their main while advancing their ult with the new dual character training service, which lets them activate the passive skill training for a second character on their account. You can find all the details for the Odyssey expansion at eveonline.com/Odyssey. Relic Entertainment's Company of Heroes 2 began its open beta on June 5th. Company of Heroes 2 has shifted action to the eastern front of World War II, where players take on the role of either Russians defending the motherland or of the invading German forces. The open beta released earlier this week and is set to last for only 2 short weeks, ending on June 18th. Players will only have access to the first 45 levels of the game, but are promised that all progression and unlocks made will be retained if the player purchases the game within 60 days of its launch on June 25th. Relic Entertainment uses its Essence 3.0 engine to push out amazing graphics and takes the True Sight system to a whole nother level, making it as realistic as possible. Terrain, environmental conditions, and unit type all affect how much of the battlefield a unit can see. Company of Heroes 2 can be pre-ordered as a digital collector's or standard edition through the game website. Turbine announced that Infinite Crisis will soon join the Major League Gaming rosters and eventually be played at MLG Pro Circuit competitions. Since the game is still in closed beta, the MOBA will be released into the esports world in phases, starting with the top teams competing live at E3. The event will be streamed entirely on the MLG and Infinite Crisis official websites. Then the game will be progressively introduced to esports fans through other event showcases, featured competitive plays on MLG Play, and its inclusion on selected MLG Pro Circuit competitions. Turbine stated that it chose MLG as a platform because of its expertise in the esports arena, while MLG says it sees Infinite Crisis as a perfect addition to its lineup. Make sure to check out the Infinite Crisis debut competition at E3 next week, June 11th through the 13th. Gazillion Entertainment launched its latest game, Marvel Heroes, worldwide on June 4th. This free-to-play MMORPG lets you play as powerful Marvel superheroes in a fantasy universe that has been brought to life from the comic books. Players can pick and switch between 21 iconic characters, including Wolverine, Hulk, Iron Man, and Captain America. For the comic book fans out there, developers have also filled the game with awesome costumes that bring to life the 2D suits and gear that we all know and love. Gazillion boasts that they have a fantastic storyline pinned by Brian Michael Bendis himself. You know, the guy who pretty much wrote some of the best Marvel comic book issues out there. Currently, the game is available for digital download on PC, with a Mac version in the works. Players can download Marvel Heroes on the official website, marvelheroes.com, or on Steam. Alright guys, that's it for this week's MMO update. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest information. Again, I'm Ashlen, and I will see you next week. But until then, keep on gaming.